Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about why 5th grade is my most hated grade. And this is just my opinion, of course. Some might think the same, some might not. So this is where, and this is pretty much just like a freaking repeat of 4th grade. It's literally all. Except you're getting a little more ready for middle school. And history goes just a little further in, but it's literally the same thing. So, first thing is, this one time, our teacher got us in trouble because 2 people had been cheating because it was one class and then the other. You change classes, there's 2 classes. And so, half the day one class, the other half the next. So, in that class, they would, in the middle of classes, people would cheat and, give each other answers to stuff. And the teachers found out about that, and they were not happy. So, they put an end to it. And yeah. So what happened is they got us all in trouble. We all had to switch desks in the classroom. We had to switch it around, and it was so annoying that we had to do that. So we were just okay, and we did it. So we switched the desks, and then they made us sit there for the rest of the year. And so we would just sit there and do whatever we had to do, our work. And towards the end of the year, when baseball season started, the boys started playing wiffle ball. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this at the start. If my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I'm losing my voice. But since I daily upload, I'm going to make this anyways. So what happened is that, and the boys started playing wiffle ball, and I made a joke to Will. I'm not going to say it because he got offended, so I don't know if anyone else is going to be offended. It was just a little funny joke that I said. He didn't like it. And so Will got mad and I couldn't play wiffle ball for a while. So there was this kid named we are, we're going to call Will. Other kid who we'll call Brantley. Other kid who we'll call Knox. Other kid who we'll call Samuel. And another kid who we will also call Brantley. Brantley and Brantley had the same names. And so me and my friend Creeper Man Pro 100, as you might know him from my videos, were friends. And then there was this other kid who we'll call Avery, who would sometimes join in, sometimes not. And so they would rarely let me play because I was kind of like the laughing stock of the school.
Nice headshot.
I would get bullied a ton. So what I would do is I would just sit and I'd watch. And I did not like that. I did not like that. Well, me sitting and just watching. So, oh yeah, and I'd also get in trouble for the just most random crap that I didn't even do. So,
That's how you do it?
yeah, I got all recess taken away for a week because this girl who we'll call Dakota threw a friend friggin' fry at me, and my friend Autumn, who was friends with her, said to her that she said to me that she would try to throw it into drink. So she did that, and then did it, and so she missed, and then she did it a second time. So I threw the fries back, and then one of the girls sitting at that table caught it. And so I got in trouble for supposedly food fighting and had to sit out for the rest of that week. And the teacher, of course, asked Dakota's best friend. And so, of course, since she's her best friend, she's going to say, no, he did do that. And no, Dakota did not do that. And I was like, ask Autumn. She isn't friends with her anymore. And she was sitting on the other side of her. And then, so that happened, and of course I get in trouble, like I said. And I did not like it at all. It was dog poo-poo. And that happened. Towards the end of the year, I said something to one of my friends, and the boys got mad at me. And, oh yeah, I'm sorry that I'm going, back and forth, earlier and later. And so, yeah, that happened, and then I couldn't play wiffle ball until the last recess, when I said I'd give one of my friends, one of the Brownlees, $5 to play.
What's wrong with you? Don't let him do that.
And then they let me play half of the game, and then they made me catcher, and then I said, I'm not paying him to be catcher, and he said, okay. But they let me play as catcher. And so that happened.
For sure, you got him.
And so, yep, I had fun on the last day. Towards the middle of the year when we were playing wiffle ball, one of the girls asked to play, and then Will, of course, says yes. I mean, why? Why? And yeah, after that happened, I was pretty dumbstruck. And I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. And then they played until when I wasn't there, they got into a fight, and then they had to my friend Ruth Ann had to she got a wiffle ball bat, and then the girls played by themselves. So yeah. It wasn't the nicest, best year. And my grandma works at a museum about the Civil War. And so, when we were going over the Civil War, it was like, none of this is right. And this is a little history, if you didn't know, the girl that wrote that book about how slavery was horrible, had never actually seen a slave. So, yeah. So, after that happens, there was this, I can't really describe it. There was this thing that happened where, what was I at? Oh yeah. And then when we were going over World War II, I'd study it for probably half of my life since I was 5. And so when we went over that, it was like, again, like a lot of this is not right. This did not happen. So, yeah. And then
Good shot.
there was just
You got
a
this, Ed.
ton of crap that went on that year. 5th grade, not good. Poo-poo year, bad. So, I wonder what middle school is going to be like, better or worse. And everyone was like pretending to have a girlfriend, or if they were a girl, then pretending to have a boyfriend. People actually trying to have girlfriend and boyfriend, stuff like that. And it was just like, oh my god, this is so annoying. And after a while, the teachers found out, and then they made a whole big deal about it. It's like, yo,
Nice
it's
headshot.
just a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They were making it like, you can't have one until middle school and stuff, and yeah. There were 2 teachers. One was like pretty funny. Her name was Miss Keith. She was pretty funny. And then there was Miss Blasingame, who had just a very short temper. Yep. Like I said, it was not the best year. So, we would just, we would play Wolf Ball still.
Got a shot. You got
And yeah, it was pretty good. Cool. So, after that, it was just pretty straight on. In middle school, they're probably, again, gonna, like, try to have girlfriend, boyfriend, and all that. Oh, yeah, and then there were times that one person would do something, and we all had to sit out 5 freaking minutes of our recess. And it's like, bro, can they not just sit out? I mean, dang. Why didn't you make the whole class sit out for a week? Why didn't you make the whole class not have recess for a week when I had to do that for a week? Like, dang. Like, think. What's another good thing that we should talk about 5th grade? I don't know. So, just, I guess, enjoy this gameplay, I guess, maybe. And then it'll end. And so I hope you liked this kind of, Technoblade style video. And be sure to like and subscribe. It's completely free. And if you wouldn't mind, walk on over to the like button's house and ask if you can come in and do that for a few days. But after a few days, when the like button lets you come in without worrying, let lots of feral cats into its house to attack it. And get about 100 orphans and name them Deuce 2123 and set them out into the wild, as this really spreads the name of our content. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Nice headshot.